wants to live in a Barbie world?
I don't. That
All
world
right.
looks boring.
What? It's plastic.
I
It's
would not wanna live
fantastic.
there.
It's
You
fantastic.
can't go in the ocean.
That's
It's true. Well,
That's true. That's true. You can. You just can't swim. Anyway, here we go. Barbie. Barbie and Ken are having the time of their lives in the colorful and seemingly perfect world of Barbie Land. However, when they get a chance to go to the real world, they soon discover the joys and perils of living among humans. Directed by Greta Gerwig and starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, as of the recording of this podcast, Barbie has a Rotten Tomatoes score of 89 from the critics and a 90 from the audience. Do we agree? I don't know. Let's find out. Jammer, are we still threading? Are we threading? Are we tweeting? Are we
sure.
tweeting?
We're not tweeting. Not tweeting
We're not
these
tweeting.
days. Why would I tweet ever?
Fuck that. Actually,
I
you know what I
tweet all the
heard? You know what I
time.
heard that made me very excited? I think they said it was like 20 billion. That platform is worth $20 billion less than when he bought it. Or words to
Yeah,
that
it's
effect.
half.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That is satisfying.
He's
Man,
torpedoed
God.
it so hard. But he's been, I don't know. He's very self-destructive. He does, yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Not self-destructive enough. Sorry.
not self-destructive
inappropriate.
enough. I don't. What? Did I miss something? I think I missed something.
I don't know, he
Something
hasn't
went
blown
over my
himself up
head.
yet.
Is that what it was? What are you talking about? Okay.
What? I don't know.
Anyways, as far as my thread for Barbie, I would say a very, what is the word I'm looking for? Message heavy film, a surprisingly message heavy film. That is a little bit sloppy with its narrative,
Ooh.
but never not entertaining. And it makes me celebrate a world where really weird movies that don't look like giant CG fests can succeed.
Lots of ellipses in this thread. All right, Kirsten, what do you think? Give us your thread. And by thread, we mean like your.
I was like, no
don't
one
know if
told
you-
me to prepare this.
I was
so
gonna say,
this
I
is-
don't know if anybody tells-
I never prepare it, so Kirsten, hey Kirsten, you're gonna need to do a thread on Barbies, so go ahead and think about one.
Let's see. I thought it was. I don't know how to say it either. It was just a movie that it was like, should we take this step to make it a little bit weirder? And then they were like, yeah, let's take 7 steps that direction. So I thought it was absolutely amazing and hilarious. And yes, surprisingly heavy and emotional to the point of being a little sloppy, but not in a way that I cared. I still loved it.
I will
Little
say there
slop
was
was
definitely
good.
a moment. So we were, we had to go to the AMC in order to see this movie instead of
saying
the
that this
Alamo
is-
Draft House,
I see.
because the
Why?
Alamo Draft
time?
House, they had a time at 3 p.m. and then a time at 9:45
showings.
p.m.
2 showings the entire
showings.
day.
I'm like, it's a goddamn weekday, sirs. What is
Who's gonna see
happening?
Barbie at 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it was
Bunch of
weird. And well,
tweens.
clearly, they don't have a lot of theaters there, so they were clearly like cleaning it out for Oppenheimer because of the audience. But we had to go to the lowly masses of AMC theaters, where I thought maybe it'd be better since the last time I went, which is when I saw The Kingsman. It was not better. It was awful. The theater was so loud, and everyone was talking constant. I was like, oh my god, is this what it's like? Is this what it's normally like? I'm not used to this. And anyways, these girls next to us, they were like probably tweens or something. I don't know. But they were like, at one part of the movie, one of them was like, what is happening? Is this real? During one of like the weird scenes in the movie. So anyway.
That's great. That's awesome. So for my, I'm sorry, Kirsten, was that the end of your thread? Are you done threading?
Yeah, totes.
Yes. Okay. So for my thread, I didn't know exactly what I'd be getting with the Barbie movie. I just know that I like Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. It's funny that Barbie styles itself as Paradise Lost, because what they were able to pull off with this story, with all these disparate parts and all this stuff, is nothing short of a miracle. So before we get into spoilers, Jammer, what is your letter grade for this film?
I think I'm gonna give it a B plus. It's really solid. I think there's a lot of narrative shortcomings to it that made it a little bit not as emotional as it could have been. They had a lot of pieces there that they set up that I don't think they paid off as well. So we could talk a bit more about that later. But overall, like I said, it's never not entertaining. So that's a huge plus for me. I definitely want to watch it again. And I thought it was hilarious when I saw the credits for the writers, you know, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach, and I was just like,
that's your letter grade.
B plus, B plus.
Okay, thank you.
I already said it, B plus.
I
Stop
know.
talking.
And it just kept going. Yeah. Kirsten,
Sorry.
letter grade, please.
Is there something between an A- and a B+? I'm gonna say A- just to be different. But yeah, I really liked it.
Okay. And I'm gonna come in there and just samey. B plus.
B plus.
I think it's a B plus. I B plus. All right.
Do
So
you know?
what?
Go ahead. You're hosting.